Howdy folks, Coyote Adventures here. Wanted to make a little short video, try to keep it under 5 minutes. As you see on the title, this is my 3-year ownership and of the Taurus Spectre 380. Want to kind of touch base on why this was my everyday carry gun. This is why I chose this. Certainly I have been through many pistols, bigger pistols, smaller pistols. I've had everything from 1911s down to the North American Arms Black Widow 22 Magnum, everything in between. This is definitely in between. My theory is, yes, 380 is not, is going to hit like a 45, but I guarantee you, as fast as you can follow up shots on these things, because the recoil is minimal, you stab 5 or 6 38 caliber holes through somebody, especially using this Hornady critical defense ammo, they're most likely going to stop. And of course, you don't ever want to shoot anybody. That's something you don't want to ever happen, but you have to be prepared, especially in this day and age. Anyway, so reasons behind this. One is contour. This thing fits so well. I've got medium-sized hands, I'd say. Most medium gloves will fit my hands, men's work gloves, let's be honest. Fingertips touch. Some of them are too tight and I have to go to a large. Majority of them, the mediums, are snug but workable. So to kind of give you a hand size comparison, the pistol only weighs like 11 ounces, I think. So it's super lightweight. The sights, I don't put a whole lot of emphasis on sights. Most of the time when I'm training and shooting this gun, and I've had several hundred rounds through it, absolutely flawless. I do have one gripe, and I'll talk about that here in a minute. But best thing to do is to learn how to point shoot. And if you don't know what that is, look it up. That'll be for another video. Teach yourself how to point shoot. That's what you need to learn how to do. Don't rely on sights. Learn how to point shoot. 7 yards, center mass, as fast as you can. Don't worry about sights. Learn to point shoot. Back on the handgun itself, extremely slim. I mean, these things are just, and yes, this is unloaded. I have checked and rechecked and triple checked. These things are just super duper thin, super lightweight. Something I have noticed about this and playing around with it over the last 3 years and different range trips and stuff like that, some semi-automatic handguns have problems with limp wristing. If you don't just hold on to them tight, they'll jam. I have intentionally just been floppy wristed. Let's shoot it like this. It doesn't freaking jam. It feeds, it fires, it ejects every single time. That's nice. Now, I do love Rugers, but I don't like the Ruger LCP because the way I hold the Taurus, you're down lower in the grip. The Ruger LCPs tend to bust that knuckle. I've shot them a couple of different times, and every time I get a little monkey bite, whatever you want to call it, there on the knuckles. This does not. It just doesn't do it. Now, I do, even though I concealed carry, they come with a flat magazine. They've also got this magazine that's got this little pinky extension. This also gives you one extra round. So 7 and 1 in the chamber, 8 rounds with a round that almost hits as hard as a 38 special. It hits as hard as a 38 special. Not as hard as a 38 special plus P. That's how that fits in. I've watched many ballistics videos, different ammo. Way more than I should. Way more than I should. On just about every caliber, every gun, every ammo combination that you can think of. So now I'm in condition, I guess you'd call it yellow alert for my Star Trek fans. Loaded but not. Clips in but nothing in the chamber. Anyway, last thing I want to get to. Excuse me. Some in my eye there. The last thing I want to touch on is my holster. George Bowen? Yes, George Bowen at Popping Rocks. I think it's Popping Rocks Leather Works, Dover, Tennessee, made this holster. It's a pancake style holster, so it fits very, very tight to the body. It's got the little guard behind it to keep the pistol from rubbing against your skin. And it's actually made for a Walther PPK. I had a PPK clone for a while, which is also 380. I don't remember why I got rid of it, but the holster was made for a PPK, but it holds that pistol in very, very well. I paid probably half as much for the holster as I did for the gun. I can't remember. I think I got like $75 for the holster. Worth every freaking penny though. Good leather pancake style holster with a little old skinny handgun. Even unless you're wearing a white t-shirt, like any dark colored shirts, like my You're Nuttier Than a Squirrel turd shirt, you know, they just disappear. I absolutely love them. And that's the thing. Hot weather, it's something you can always have with you. Because what good is your 1911 if it's in the dresser drawer?